Welcome to Wilson's World. I'm a little bit late to the Nintendo party. I know they had a Nintendo Direct Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday early afternoon. I've been so busy this week with a bunch of stuff, didn't get around to it. I know I'm kind of late, but let's get into it and see what Nintendo's talking about. This is one of their longer Nintendo Directs. They're usually like 20, 30 minutes, but this one's scheduled for 45 minutes, so hopefully they'll have a lot of good stuff. So let's get into it. Okay. Nintendo Direct. Should get my audio right.
皆さん、おはようございます。
Hi everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Direct. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo, and I'll be your guide. Today, I have news about what's in store for Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. We'll spotlight 4 of these titles in their own segments, and others will be featured in a series of
Yeah, I don't have a
We'll begin with Nintendo
Game Boy or
3DS,
whatever,
the first
or
title
3DS,
of the
so
day.
I'm really only interested in their Switch stuff. I don't play Pokemon, but let's see what they're talking about. Some kind of evil Pokemon. Oh, looks like he got captured.
Some wild Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news has appeared, and you can catch it in 4 parts.
4 parts.
As you just saw in the trailer, the legendary Pokemon that steals light, Necrozma, has transformed into 2 new forms. Dusk Mane Necrozma, who took over Sol Galeo, and Dawn Wings Necrozma, who took over Lunala. A brand new showdown awaits.
Okay.
In addition to new map areas like a beach where surfers gather, a Valley of Pikachu, and other facilities,
Valley of
the main
Pikachu,
characters
like
have
a Pikachu
stylish
farm.
looks. On top of that, there are new clothing items and other surprises to look out for. Huh. Looks like the way you encounter your first partner Pokemon will be different too. If you purchase either game early, you can get a special Rockruff who will evolve into Dusk form Lycanroc.
Yep, those pre-order type bonuses.
Somehow, this Rockruff can perform a special move that this Pokemon usually can't learn. Also, if you purchase and download the digital version before January 10th, you'll receive 12
More
quick
pre-order
hits.
goodies, I guess.
And finally, on September 22nd, the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console titles, Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version.
And I guess if you're a
If you purchase
Pokemon
either
crack
one,
addict, you have
will
plenty of
receive
stuff
the
coming up
Pokemon Celebi
to kind of keep
as a
you
bonus
interested.
in Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun, or Pokemon Ultra Moon. You can pre-purchase Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version in Nintendo eShop after today's Nintendo Direct.
So part 4,
Also,
more Pokemon.
Unknown Ultra Beasts,
Like a
codenamed
Pokemon Overload.
UB Burst, and UB Assembly will make their debut. With UB Burst and Pokemon Ultra
That Pokemon
Sun,
looks like an oven, and that one looks like a
and Pokemon
cake pop.
Ultra Moon. That's the latest news I have, so please follow our coverage to see these Ultra Beasts in action and much more. The Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon games launch November 17th.
Okay, I mean, I don't care, but
New Nintendo 2DS XL system will release 2 weeks prior.
that's the one thing
November 3rd.
Nintendo always does, is they release a lot of the collectible type systems.
Alright, time to run through some headlines for Nintendo 3DS.
Every hee-hee and ha-ha of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga has been remade for Nintendo 3DS. Which means it's time to take back Princess Peach's stolen voice from Cackletta all over again.
I actually have this game for the Game Boy Advance.
The search for
I
Bowser.
haven't played it
You'll go behind the scenes of
in a
Mario
long
and Luigi's
time.
adventure to learn the somewhat heroic tale of Bowser's minions. The classic story mode also has new stamp sheets. Tap compatible amiibo figures to stamp them and earn new equipment.
Okay, they
You
have
can also
Amiibo
tap
stuff.
the blue amiibo figure or the new Goomba and Koopa Troopa figures to get 2 additional stamp sheets that offer up items in both modes of the game. The more stamps you have, the more equipment and items you'll earn. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions laughs its way to Nintendo 3DS
That's cool.
systems October 6th. The new Goomba and Koopa Troopa amiibo launch that same day. Kirby is about to enter a tournament against his
I was
toughest
never into
rival
Kirby,
yet,
so,
himself.
you know.
And his new game, Kirby Battle Royale, offers a variety of ways to fight. In Battle Arena mode, everyone battles until the last Kirby standing wins. In Ore Express mode, you hoard treasure until the fastest Kirby wins. And he's just getting started. Fight to the best of your abilities, and prove you're the one Kirby to rule them all.
Yes,
There's a
still not
single-player
interested
story
in
mode too,
Kirby.
not to mention regional online battles. Kirby Battle Royale will fight its way here January 19th, 2018. By the way, we're holding a poll to celebrate Kirby's 25th anniversary and to crown the world's favorite copy ability. If you're interested, head to kirby.nintendo.com/poll for more details.
Okay,
If you
next
missed out
item.
on the original Yokai Watch game, you passed up one of the biggest smash
I have no
hits
idea
in
what this
Japan
is.
of the last 10 years. But now's a great chance to jump into the series
Suck
with the
it,
ultimate
suck it.
version of Yokai Watch 2, including all new content and features.
Must be one of
If you
those
already own a version of
weird type
Yokai
Japanese
Watch 2,
games.
you'll be able to download a free Oni Evolution software update tomorrow that adds in new features, such as the opportunity to befriend S-Rank Jibanyan
Jibanyan S!
or S-Rank Komasai, and new boss battles and an
These
improved
cats or whatever they are
Plus,
kind of
you'll have
strange
the ability
looking.
to transfer data to the new game, so you can pick up
Think
where you
they're
left
cats.
off when the ultimate entry in the series, Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Spectres, launches September 29th.
Yeah, still no idea what the game's about.
Catrielle Layton, daughter of the famous Professor Layton, is on the case. And luckily, some things run in the family. In the 7th main installment of the Layton series, search for clues, help out townspeople, solve puzzles, and hopefully save the day. Try on an exclusive Flora costume, only available in the Nintendo 3DS version of the game. And be there the day she opens her detective agency. Layton's Mystery Journey, Catrielle and the Millionaire's Conspiracy launches on Nintendo 3DS
Not
on
interested
October
in this
6th.
game.
Nintendo fans will have another way to play Minecraft. Coming to new
No, I
Nintendo
do not care
3DS
about
systems.
Minecraft at all.
Play in survival or creative modes. Use the included 5 skin packs and the 2 texture packs to customize your game. Your inventory, crafting, and map will be displayed on the touchscreen, and you can choose between buttons or touch controls. Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition will be released today on Nintendo eShop right after this presentation. The packaged version will launch at a later date.
Okay.
For years, the Mario Party series brought us together around our
Man,
home
this is like a
consoles,
bust,
ever
'cause
since
I'm
the
not
original
into any of
launch
these
on
games at
Nintendo
all.
64.
Never played Mario
Party like it
Parties.
was
Have no interest in the
1999,
Mario Parties.
Because it was. And now, the best minigames from all 10 home
Well, this may
console
be
titles
good,
are
maybe a
going
compilation.
portable on Nintendo 3DS. We've curated the top 100 minigames, the most ever in a single Mario Party
I
title.
mean, even though I never played these
Create
games,
the best one yet.
I do know that
The
some
game
games
supports
were not as good as
download play
others.
up to 4 people.
So this is like the
Just
greatest
one
hits, if you
game.
will, from the mini
Any of
games.
your
It
friends
may be
with
worth
the
picking
Nintendo
up,
3DS
you know,
family
if
system
I had a
join in too.
3DS or
Take a tour through all the
2DS.
mischief, magic, and memories the series has to offer when Mario Party The Top 100 launches on Nintendo 3DS November 10th. In 2 days, Metroid Samus Returns finally arrives on Nintendo 3DS.
This is
And
cool.
everyone, from Metroid fans to Super Smash Bros. Fans,
They
should
said
take
this is
notice.
more than
This
just a
meticulously
HD
crafted
remake.
side-scrolling adventure contains immersive 3D visuals, atmospheric exploration-based gameplay, versatile weaponry, powerful new abilities, and some truly wicked bosses. Who or what will you encounter on this deadly
So far, this is the
planet?
best game of the ones they've talked about.
Has a name. Metroid Samus Returns is scheduled for launch September 15th.
That's like tomorrow.
Atlas always has something good in the works for RPG fans. 9 characters' paths will converge in the Alliance Alive, in an all-new old-school RPG from Atlas, heading to Nintendo 3DS systems in early 2018. We can also confirm that the handheld will play home to Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux, with all of its new content and enhanced graphics. Another Nintendo DS cult classic has set its sights on Nintendo 3DS systems in the form of Radiant Historia, Perfect Chronology. The gorgeous launch edition will include a collector's box with an art book and decal sheet. While you're at it, don't forget to check Nintendo eShop for something else that releases today. The new Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth demo. 2 new titles from beloved series are almost here. Uncover the mysterious origin
Oh,
of
that attorney
everyone's
one?
favorite lawyer, an Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. And soon, the bonds between the heroes will decide their fates in Fire Emblem Warriors. Check this out real quick. You're looking at the
More
new
hardware.
orange and white edition of the new Nintendo 2DS
See, it's just like I
XL,
said, they've
and
released a
it'll
lot
be
of
here
versions
before
of the
you know it
hardware.
on October 6th.
So, you know, if you're into collecting that, maybe one to pick up.
That's all for today's Nintendo 3DS headlines.
Okay, the only one I really looked interesting was the
Now, let's move on
Metroid.
to Nintendo Switch.
Yes,
Kicking
please,
things off
let's
with a
move on.
trailer for our next spotlight title, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Please take a look.
I mean, I have Xenoblade 2 on the Wii U, but I've only played it for a little bit.
This is Allrest, a world covered in a sea of clouds. Many giant life forms called Titans live in this cloud sea, and the people have built their countries and lives on top of these creatures.
The draw distance is
In the
impressive in
middle
this
of this
game.
world stands the World Tree, and it's said that at the top of it lies Elysium, an idyllic land of plenty. Many great powers rule over regions of Allrest. The Kingdom of Uriah is one of them, its territory contained within their Titan. The Urians deeply respect nature, boasting advanced biotechnology.
For now, we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation.
Their rival, the militaristic empire of Moradane, is another. Controlling
different
Titans through
factions.
mechanical means, they bring heavy armaments to bear as they annex other lands in a bid to save their own from ruin and depletion.
I mean, the storyline seems pretty interesting.
5,000 strong.
The imperial province of Gormok, a plentiful land now fallen under Ardanian control, and the Indoline Praetorium, whose people revere and worship the Titans. Indol controls the supply of core crystals, which blades are born of, and so despite being a theocracy, they hold much influence over the world's military affairs. Next, the Argentan Trade Guild. A shrewd consortium of traders, they do well for themselves by deftly navigating the strained relations between other nations and exploiting wartime demand.
Yeah, those sounds like the Ferengi.
And last but not least, Torna, carrying out secret operations under the Cloud Sea
The
to
badasses.
achieve their mysterious goals.
The shady
Before long,
faction.
this world will fall into turmoil over efforts to find the legendary blade, the Aegis.
That is precisely the kind of scenario that I mean to prevent.
Hand her over to a grown-up.
The Aegis must be destroyed. Then I shall Aegis too and make mountains of cash.
I'm guessing your goal is
Profit.
Elysium.
That is our dream!
Who will find the Aegis? Who will make it to Elysium? Only time will tell.
That's a pretty epic game.
Welcome to Orrest, the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. My name is Azota. Oh yes, that's me, right there. I may be relatively small, but I'm also a Titan. And this
Amazing.
little troublemaker is the protagonist of our story, Rex, who lives on my back. I suppose you could say I'm his landlord. And his guardian, too. He refers to me as Gramps. You may call me the same. Rex used to work as a salvager, scavenging useful resources from beneath the Cloud Sea.
So kind of the little guy
Until
underdog
one day,
story.
I met a girl named Pyra, and the two set off on a quest to deliver her safely to Elysium. Can you believe he accepted such a lofty job just to impress a girl? Oh yes, and this is also me. Utterly adorable, if I do say so myself.
Yep.
In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you too will embark on a journey across the Titan's backs. Each Titan fosters a unique scenery, very different from its neighbors. Some have big open fields, while others boast huge caverns set deep within the Titan's own body. Remember,
Oh, that's
we
kind of
Titans are living beings, each with our own quirks, which you must learn to navigate. Of course, you'll also cross paths with many a dangerous creature on these Titans. It's their home too, but it's sadly inevitable that we butt heads from time to time. Those who fight together with synthetic life forms called blades, like Rex does, are known as drivers.
the different
When
classes.
drivers do battle, their weapons and powers are granted to them by blades, such as Pyra, for example. Up to 3 drivers and 3 blades can work together at any one time. As you continue attacking with your normal weapons, you constantly work toward charging up your driver arts.
Yeah, the
These special
healer,
abilities
kind
are
of.
organic, with some allowing you to inflict extra damage depending on your position.
I guess
While
healer
other,
and a
more arcane
energy
arts
boost.
can cause HP potions to appear. Just
Oh.
use them wisely and watch closely the tide of battle to know when best to deploy them. Blades also support their trusted drivers by using blade arts to increase the power of their attacks, their accuracy, and the like. That way, the drivers can focus on playing a more active role on the battlefield. Just wait till you encounter some tougher opposition. Things won't always go your way, so it's important to learn the benefits of switching blades. By using items called core crystals, drivers can awaken new blades. This is known as resonance. You aren't limited to just one. A single driver can bond with multiple blades. The weapons and arts available to you depend
I
on
guess
the
this
blades
is
with
a
which you
skill
bond.
tree which a lot of these type of games have.
You never know what kind of blade you'll get until you awaken them. Sometimes you may
I
muster
guess that's
up some
good to
very
keep it from
special
getting kind of boring.
Oh, looks like you hit the jackpot this time. You can
So it's
pick up
almost
different
like, what do you
blades
call
and
them,
with you.
Loot
With each
crates,
blade
kind
being
of.
either an attacker type, defender type, or a healer type, it's important to switch blades and tactics in step with your situation. Like I always say, there's no better game plan than using the right blade for the job at hand. As a basic rule of thumb for drivers, you should always stay abreast of the blades your party members are using, and strategize accordingly. By using your arts, you'll fill up your blade's special gauge. When you finally activate one of these specials, the driver will return the weapon to its blade owner, enabling the blade to deliver a devastating attack. Blade specials have 4 levels of intensity, and I must say, levels 3 and 4 are a bit too wild for my taste. So, what do you think? You are still a bit green, but one day you may work your way up to being a great driver yourself. There is much more to learn, but consider this a sneak peek. You can combine arts into something more, and really turn the tide. And now, it's past my bedtime. Your journey through the clouds begins when
Yeah,
Xenoblade
that's a long
Chronicles 2
game clip.
launches on Nintendo Switch December the 1st. The world of all rest is waiting for you.
Alongside the regular version, we will be offering a special edition, including a sound selection CD, a
Collector's
special
edition.
metal game case, and a 220-page hardbound art book. You can also look forward to the release of a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 themed Nintendo
That's what they're doing this
Switch
time
Pro
around with a
controller
lot of themed
sold separately.
controllers.
Speaking of Nintendo Switch, we have some more headlines for you.
Splatoon 2 is one happening game. Backed by popular demand, it's Kelp Dome. Now with some fresh twists, like extra grades to slip through and a bit of added turf on each side for your inking pleasure. Watch out though, shooting up and down through those graded platforms get pretty crazy. Now for something new, Snapper Canal. In this stage, a river is running right down the middle. The key to victory? Figuring out how to break into the central area and then push through the other team's base. Also, we're introducing a new Brella weapon, called the Tentabrella. It's sort of like a regular umbrella, except, whoa,
Or like a
that's
shield.
huge. It kind of looks like a big camping tent, capable of guarding over a large area. The Kelp Dome stage we showed earlier will be available to play Friday
that's cool.
evening. We're planning even more weapons and stages for future releases, so Splatoon 2 should stay fresh for a long time. Warriors from across the Fire Emblem series have been summoned to stop the Chaos Dragon and uncover the mystery of the Shield of Flames. Each one will face armies 1,000 strong by unleashing devastating attacks. As their stories unfold, new combinations of characters will mingle and bond on the battlefield of Fire Emblem Warriors. And now, a beloved warrior is joining the cause. It's Lyn. Hailing from Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance, Lindis of the Lorca lends us her steel. Keep your eyes on the horizon, soldier. A new trailer launches today.
If you think I can't hold my own, you're sorely mistaken.
Fire Emblem Warriors launches October 20th alongside the special edition, which includes the game, a premium character card set with slipcase, a double-sided poster, and a 3 CD music
Or
set.
collector's editions.
Separately, the
And
Chrono
accompanying
and Typical
amiibos.
Amiibo figures released the same day. The action puzzle game that lets you snip and clip your friends is getting reams of new content on Nintendo eShop and in stores. Snipper Clips Plus, cut it out together. A new expanded version of the game that packs in all the paper antics of the original, plus more than 30 new stages, including a world based on comic books, and a toy box world too. Oh, and get this. A new feature lets you replay all the original stages in a brand new way. You start with one of many random body shapes that will require some hilarious new approaches. So fans of this cult hit and newcomers alike can enjoy all of this new content with friends and family. Snipper Clips Plus, Cut It Out Together launches November 10th. This content will also be available for current owners of the original game to purchase as DLC in Nintendo eShop. You've never seen a shooter like this before.
Okay, like shooters.
Change your size to change your powers in Morphe's Law, a local and online team-based multiplayer shooter coming to Nintendo Switch. With teams of shape-shifting robots, this is no ordinary shooter.
Looks kind of plain.
Hitting a Morphe's body part will make it shrink, and make the same body part of that shooter grow. As the size of each body part changes, your abilities will change too, forcing you to change tactics as well. Example, larger legs will improve your jumping game, and your hand size changes the way you use your grappling hook. Clever players might even transform their allies on purpose. Your team's avatar is only as big as your team members combined, so keep
I
it
don't know,
safe.
it's kind of weird.
The team with the tallest avatar wins the round. Morphe's Law launches first on Nintendo Switch
Nah,
as the console
that's a pass.
exclusive in winter
Not interested.
2017. If you kept up with the news from E3 2017, then you probably heard that Rocket League is coming to Nintendo Switch. This new version of the rocket-powered sports game will include all the modes fans have come to
This looks
expect,
weird.
along with some new Nintendo Switch exclusives, like Mario and Luigi toppers, and the first ever Nintendo-themed battle cards, along with the new addition of local wireless multiplayer. Check out Samus's gunship, with its wave beam boost, followed by the Mario and Luigi NSR, and its Super Star boost. Just pick the blue team to play as Luigi, or the orange team to play as Mario. But to rep your love for Nintendo, you'll first have to earn these sweet wheels in the game. You'll have your chance when Rocket League launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday season. Arena of Valor is a multiplayer online battle arena game designed by the experts at Tencent Games. Explore and command a roster of over 35 fearless heroes, with roles including tanks, assassins, mages, support, warriors, and marksmen. Build the ultimate team with your friends to crush your opponents in real-time online battles. First blood, double kill, triple kill, and all the features MOBA fans know and love will be included. Discover and dominate all the gameplay modes, including 5v5, 3v3, 1v1, and a unique Hook Wars mode that will challenge your skills and prove your valor as a true champion. Draw First Blood, carry your team to the finish line, and become a legend in the arena. Arena of Valor beta test version will be available for free this winter. Live another life in another world in this timeless epic coming to Nintendo Switch.
Elder Scrolls.
Winner of more
I
than
just
200
bought
Game
for,
of the Year awards, Bethesda Game
like
Studios'
360
open
for
world adventure,
$5.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, where you can virtually be anyone
So
and
unless
do
they add some
anything,
extra
can now
stuff,
be played anywhere.
it's kind of a pass.
The ancient evil of dragons threatens the future of Skyrim. As the prophesized Dragonborn, you are the only one who can stand against them. The type of hero you will become depends on the skills you choose to hone, from archery to crafting to destruction magic and more. Your choice of skill can dramatically impact your adventure. So even if you've played Skyrim before, you can create a new character with a new path. So steel yourself like a true hero of legend. The Champion's Tunic, the Hylian Shield, and the Master Sword can be acquired by tapping a compatible Legend of Zelda character amiibo figure. Or, you can always seek out these treasures as you explore the vast world. This version of the game launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch November 17th, in Europe and the Americas. Bethesda Softworks is bringing 2 iconic first-person shooters to Nintendo Switch.
Which I've almost
id
finished
Software,
on the
the
1.
studio that pioneered the genre, is bringing the critically acclaimed Doom to your TV and anywhere you want to be. Slay hordes of demons with devastating guns and single-player, and crush your friends in online multiplayer when Doom tears onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Machine Games' Wolfenstein 2 sends you on a mission to liberate a Nazi-controlled America. Only you have the guts, guns, and gumption to spark the Second American Revolution. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, launches on Nintendo Switch in 2018.
Play it just the port.
Flip Wars is rolling out a new update, and it's packing a new
I like
online
puzzle games.
battle
How did I
mode,
miss this
class
one?
matches. This mode has its own leaderboards, encouraging you to try and move up to the next class. It also introduces a red-hot new stage surrounded by bubbling magma. In the Red Coliseum, panels are plagued by flames, and if you accidentally touch them, your character will become harder to control. Some other new mechanics are being added too, like spinners that flip over panels. The new update will usher in local wireless play as well, so friends can get together and play together on their own Nintendo Switch consoles. Flip Wars is available now, and this new update will be free for owners of the game on Nintendo eShop. Alright, game fans, it's quiz time. Recognize this arcade cabinet? It certainly has been a while, but finally, after many years, our arcade titles are making a return, and the first one is Mario Brothers. By sharing your Joy-Con, you can run, jump, and compete.
The original
Cooperate
NES
to win.
cart for this
Notice
one.
the little visual details from the arcade version. Other arcade classics are on the way too, including Versus Super Mario Brothers, Versus Balloon Fight,
Yeah, Versus was the
Ice
harder
Climber,
arcade version of Mario Brothers.
Versus
So that
Pinball,
would be cool.
Versus Clu Clu Land, and more. These arcade games will contain other subtle differences you can't find in their NES counterparts. See if you can spot them. Arcade Archives Mario Brothers is coming down the pipe September 27th. Real quick, some news for Zelda fans.
I'm still only in the
The Legend
second
of Zelda
Divine
Breath
Beast,
of the Wild
so
Champions Amiibo figures will release on November 10th.
okay.
They'll summon materials and weapons, but unlike other Amiibo, they'll conjure up headgear based on the champion's divine beasts. They have functional purposes as well, and we'll have more info soon. Whether you compete in a court or a ring, there's no shortage of great sports games for Nintendo Switch this year. With big gameplay improvements and stunning graphics, NBA 2K18 will have the Nintendo Switch lineup shook when it launches on September 15th in Nintendo eShop, and in retail October 17th. Fans of sports entertainment should also note that WWE 2K18 is coming soon as well.
Nintendo's
EA
giving you
Sports
variety
FIFA
for this
18
holiday
is the
season.
most immersive, social,
So it looks like they're getting
and
that
authentic soccer game out there.
third-party
It's the
support
world's game on the go.
that kind of
Play
killed the
anywhere
Wii U.
with anyone when FIFA 18
nobody supported
launches
it.
on September 29th. The premier Pokemon fighting game brings multiplayer battle action to Nintendo Switch next week, and the demo version is available right now, so give it a try in anticipation of the game's launch.
More Nintendo Switch headlines are on the way. But first, a video of our third Spotlight title, a brand new RPG in development at Square Enix. It also happens to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Please take a look.
UIP?
In the faraway land of Orstera, 8 travelers venture
Has a unique
forth.
art style.
Step into their shoes and explore the realm as you see fit. 8 brave souls, each with a unique talent. 8 lands, 8 stories to be told. So tell me, friend, what path will you tread? Embark on an adventure all your own. Project Octopath Traveler.
The producers of Bravely Default at Square Enix bring us a new fantasy world brought to life through a mix of CG, pixel art, and visual wizardry that the developers have termed HD 2D. Begin your journey as one of 8 protagonists, each with their own origin, talents, and goals. Where will your journey begin? Who will you team up with, and where will you go next? All these decisions and more are completely up to you, the player. Each character has his or her own path action that can be used to interact with the people they encounter in a distinct way.
I mean, it looks good, but it's not really my type of game.
For example, the warrior Olberic can challenge almost anyone to a duel. With one such duel, he could expose an evildoer and bring them to justice, or force someone in his way out of the way.
So we're, what, 32 minutes in, so we'll have like another 13 minutes.
The dancer Primrose, on the other hand, can allure others into following her. With this power, she could track down a missing person and bring them back, or lure her enemies into a trap. She can even summon an allured character to help her in battle. Essentially, each character has their own way of achieving their objectives. The developers aim to give players the freedom to choose their own paths and immerse themselves in a deep story through true role-playing. But what about combat? In this game, battles are a fusion of simple pick-up-and-play, turn-based battles, and all new mechanics. One such mechanic is the boost system, which allows you to accumulate boost points with each turn you take in battle.
Special.
You can then spend them to dramatically increase the strength of your attacks and abilities, or use it to chain attacks. Try targeting an enemy's weak point to break its guard, then deliver powerful blows while it's weakened. Or, if an ally's in trouble, use it to get them right back into fighting shape. Identifying the right time to boost...
Okay, there's some strategy involved, obviously.
There's a deep well of strategies to draw from, and your tactical genius won't go unrewarded. Later today, a demo version of Project Octopath Traveler will launch worldwide in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Pretty soon, a survey will be conducted to gather your feedback, so please participate if you can. And look out for an extended cut of the trailer we just debuted as well. The latest RPG from Square Enix, Project Octopath Traveler, is scheduled for a simultaneous worldwide release in 2018. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Not really.
The full version of the trailer that kicked off that segment will be released after today's Nintendo Direct. Please check it out. But first, it's time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
This just in, a report written by someone named Biff? The world's stretchiest fighting sport.
Yeah, I tried the demo.
Extending the fun with game updates.
I couldn't get into arms. It
As
just
announced at
wasn't for me.
Gamescom, the next update adds in a new stage and a new fighter named Lollipop, with 3 tricky new arms. But there's another new feature as well. Now you can remap the controls to the buttons of your choice. After all, this game's all about flexibility. The best part? This new ARMS update goes live shortly after this presentation. The goddess Rubus has spoken, and you have been chosen. Dragon Quest Builders is destined for Nintendo Switch. The game is a big hit in Japan, mixing the fun of building with an overarching story and the combat of an action RPG. You'll master the art of construction, build your own towns however you want, defend them from monsters, and rescue townsfolk in need. Succeed, and you may just rebuild Alifgard, the very same world where the series began. A separate free build mode allows you to build to your heart's content with unlimited resources. And a Nintendo Switch exclusive Great Saber Cub will boost your speed and grant you special material by defeating enemies. Dragon Quest Builders is planned for release in spring 2018.
Meets Minecraft, I guess.
The Kirby game that we showed off at E3 has some charming new tricks. Throw hearts and up to 3 enemies will become your allies. By working together, you can initiate team-up attacks, like a stone drop using ESP, and many more, depending on your allies' copy abilities. You can also share elemental attributes to automate copy abilities and create combinations, like a bomb-turned hot air balloon. Whether you play alone or co-op with up to 3 friends, it's fun to mix up your alliances to create new powers. Together, you may have a chance to defeat the dark new force manipulating Dreamland. Kirby Star Allies is coming to Nintendo Switch spring 2018. There's a whole lot of fun in store thanks to Nintendo eShop. Dig into the underworld of the platform mining adventure SteamWorld Dig 2 on September 21st.
Okay.
Golf through courses, towns, puzzles, and challenges in the sporty RPG Golf Story this year. This
Golf
holiday,
RPG.
up to 4 players can blast them up together locally or online in 9 parchments. Feast on combo-based action and solve match 3 puzzles in Battle Chef Brigade this year. Deploy units and your masterful strategies in the turn-based tactical RPG Tiny Metal.
A lot of RPGs.
Leap up walls and dodge saws in the randomly constructed
Meat Boy.
side-scroller Super Meat Boy Forever in 2018. Never hurts to beef up your gaming library. The Nintendo Switch lineup is stacking up fast. Use the power of memory to restore what the world has lost in this modern take on traditional RPGs, Lost Sphere, on January 23rd, 2018. Join the uprising by fighting back as Modern Sonic, Classic Sonic, or any one of the many custom hero characters you can create in Sonic Forces November 7th.
Oh, so
Face your fears and uncover the truth as both Resident Evil Revelations and Resident Evil Revelations 2 make their way to Nintendo Switch on November 28th.
Which is good, I mean, more options.
Rockstar Games is bringing LA Noire to Nintendo Switch on November 14th, featuring all of its downloadable content, new collectibles, detective suits with special
I'm not familiar
abilities,
with this game at
a
all.
Joy-Con mode, and new wide and over-the-shoulder camera angles, plus
Over the
touchscreen
shoulder.
controls for portable detective work. That's the last quick headline for Nintendo Switch. However,
We have one last game to talk about today.
Mario, of course, I gotta forget. It's almost out. We have like, what, a month or 2 to go?
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, the producer of Super Mario Odyssey for Nintendo Switch. Today we're going to recap a little of what we've already shown, but also reveal some new information about the game as well.
Okay.
Mario isn't too happy about Bowser trying to marry Princess Peach. And Cappy, his new friend from the Cap Kingdom, has a mission of his own, to rescue his sister Tiara. And now the hero and his hat must join forces.
Okay, so here's some of the background story.
Somehow, Cappy can grant his wearer free control over his powers. So together with Mario, they'll travel the globe and make good use of Cappy's skills, especially the new Capture ability, which allows Mario to take control of many enemies, animals, and objects. This globe-trotting adventure will take them all over the place. New Donk City in the Metro Kingdom, Tostarena in the Sand Kingdom, Mount Balbono in the Luncheon Kingdom, Steam Gardens in the Wooded Kingdom, Bonneton in the Cap Kingdom, Fossil Falls in the Cascade Kingdom. And today, for the first time, we're introducing Shiveria in the Snow Kingdom. This ice-cold realm will chill you to the core. Now, take a look at Bubbleane in the Seaside Kingdom. It's a popular travel destination for many thanks to its gorgeous crystal-clear waters. Apparently, the seawater has a refreshing fizz, like it's carbonated. But we won't spoil them all. Mario has even more kingdoms to visit, including tropical islands. To get from place to place, Mario is literally traveling in style, aboard his cap-shaped ship, the Odyssey. It runs on power moons scattered across the world.
Those are like the shine
By
sprites.
collecting them, you can power up the Odyssey and make it to the next kingdom.
Kind of look like stomachs.
The number of power moons required to reach a destination is different for each
Yeah,
kingdom.
stars, pretty much.
But as you can see in this list, there are even more power moons than that, which should keep your inner treasure hunter hungry for
For the
more.
completionist, if you like collecting all the collectibles.
I mean, some of these things are really hidden.
So, I mean, that's good for replay.
You may need to acquire one by solving a puzzle or defeating enemies.
Now,
Hiding
she has a blinged
everywhere.
out
So make sure
chop.
to explore every corner of the world using every move at your disposal.
When does this game come out?
Collect them all,
October, I think?
something neat may happen.
I hope it's October.
Having trouble hunting down power moons? Then try talking to Talkatoo for hints. You could also give a few coins to the Hint Toad, or even tap Amiibo with some help from Uncle Amiibo to reveal a power moon's location on the map. If you're feeling stuck, it's worth a shot. Globetrotting does have its benefits. You may find places to play minigames like Koopa Freerunning or a Jump Rope Challenge. You'll earn power moons based on your results, and you can check out the scores and times of other players the world over if you're connected online. Also, the game
October
will be sold
27th,
to a
okay.
franchise of shops called Crazy Cap.
Just over a month.
There you can obtain outfits and other stuff with the coins you've collected. Then customize Mario's look. Some outfits are thematically tied to the kingdom you're in, or to a game from Mario's storied past. So So don't be afraid to play a little dress up just to suit your mood,
Dr. Mario.
match your surroundings, or just because. And don't forget to let the Odyssey in on the action with decorative stickers and souvenirs from Crazy Cap. There are just so many excuses for a quick photo op. That's where snapshot mode comes in. Simply freeze time at any moment, snap some fun photos of Mario, and go for a close-up. You can blur your surroundings, change color schemes, you name it.
That'll be nice to the wallpapers.
You can even rotate the camera and nail that vertical photo for your smartphone.
Yep,
You can post it to social media or use it as wallpaper on your PC or smartphone. For many, Mario games are all about making memories. So
This is definitely their AAA title. It's going to move a lot of systems. On the beach. Cool.
We've taken great care in creating these detailed
You know,
sandbox
since the Switch
environments
came
for you to
out, this
explore
is
and make the most
definitely
of
the
Mario's
game I've been
beautiful
waiting for.
moves. We made sure the game is chock full of classic gameplay elements, alongside a wide world of things you've never done before. Even the song that's playing right now is a Mario series first, thanks to its lyrics sung by the one and only Pauline. I hope you're ready for more surprising new ideas.
Yep, can't wait to play this game. I mean, you can tell my theme. It's a Mario font from Mario 64.
Super Mario Odyssey, landing on Nintendo Switch October 27th.
Yes, mine's already pre-ordered on Amazon. I've been pre-ordered since January.
These wedding-style amiibo
I think.
figures will be available that same day, both individually and as a set. As you can see, they'll come in handy during your adventure, and all other amiibo are supported. Alongside the game, we're also releasing a special hardware bundle including the Super Mario Odyssey software and the themed Joy-Con you see here,
like
along
digital.
with a carrying case.
今後もスーパーマリオオデッセイのホームページや
We'll continue to release more new information on the official site of Super Mario Odyssey, and on Twitter as we await Mario's next great journey.
もう少しお待ちください。本日も
That's it for me, and from today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
ありがとうございました。
Well, it looks like they have a lot of RPGs, which is great if you like RPGs. I'm not into them too much, so I probably will skip pretty much all of them. The only two really highlights for me were definitely the Mario. It's definitely the game I'm looking forward to. That's the game I'm going to stream. Yeah, I'm going to go hard on that game when it comes out in October. So I guess I need to finish or get through whatever games I have now. Because after Mario comes out, it's a wrap. That's all I'm going to play, you know. So we'll see how that goes. But looks like Nintendo's getting a lot of third-party support, which is great for the system. Like I said, that's what killed the Wii U. So third parties just stayed away. And because third parties stayed away, consumers didn't buy the Wii U. So it kind of got into that death spiral. So that's great news. It looks like Nintendo's doing a lot better than a lot of people predicted. A lot of people predicted doom and gloom, but they're doing great. And part of the appeal, which I get, you know, because when I travel, which I need to do a video on my Nintendo Switch travel setup. But if I have a game and there's not too many compromises, you know, a game that's available on multi-platforms, I'll buy it for the Switch. That way I have the option of playing it when I'm out and about, like a Sonic Mania. I'm playing it on my Switch. So appreciate you watching. As usual, comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks.